Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be unboxing the new Star Wars The Vintage Collection Sabine Wren. This was a recent release. It is a deluxe edition of Sabine. So there's been a lot of controversy with this figure and her helmet size, even as you can see on the package. It's quite large. They decided to do the removable helmet instead of the swappable heads. So, I'm going to try to go into it with an open mind, see how it looks. I've heard it's a little better in person than maybe some of the artwork has been, but we'll check it out. So we're going to go ahead and open it up and look at this figure. All right, here is Sabine. So this figure looks really nice as far as just the character. So I think they did a really nice job with the photo reel. This looks a lot like the actress. I think the hair looks good, purple hair. Now I would love to see this character kind of her pre-Mandalorian armor look with the longer hair and kind of the leather jacket. I think that's a cool look as well. So we'll kind of wait and see. I kind of doubt at this point that we'll get that figure, but I do like that look as well. But this one looks really sharp. I love adding new Mandalorians into my collection. It's kind of been my focus. She's got just really awesome artwork painting on her armor that of course she did herself. For those not familiar, she is an artist. A really good looking detail in her armor. And they even said this is kind of why she's the deluxe release, just because with all the different paint deco, it was a little more pricey for them to produce. So they kind of packaged her up with some extras to hopefully make it a little more worthwhile for them to get her into the line. But so far, so good. All right, so and she did come with her little loft cat or tuca cat, whatever you want to call it. And this is kind of fun. I like getting little creatures. And I believe if you are a backer of the Ghost, Ezra comes with one of these as well. Slightly different, I think, coloring, but that one looks good. I like it. Okay. So, then we also have a little messenger bag, and that should just go over her shoulder. Okay. So it fits on there nicely. And then we can see, so she has her green saber, got her little extra details that she added onto Ezra's. So got her holding that, and then on her belt you can see she has just the lightsaber emitter that'll snap right in there. So okay, so she holds that well. This blade looks really long for her. I know she's a smaller character, but that looks pretty huge. There it is. Her lightsaber, just the hilt. It snaps on there. Then she also comes with a couple blasters, and she does have two holsters here as well. So she's got a lot of weapons that she comes with, which is kind of nice. The little blasters, the first one was kind of yellow. This one's got a little blue on there. I'm not sure if that shows up well, but I like that they're not just plain, one color. That makes it a little more fun. Okay, and then she has her little trigger thing as well. So all in all, a lot of little accessories, which is nice. All right, we'll get that out in a moment that we've all been waiting for. I'm going to get this off so we can get a good look. So we have her Mandalorian helmet. Now, the helmet alone looks really nice. It's got movable rangefinder, which is great. Some of them have that, some of them don't. I'm a big fan when they do. Paint deco all the way around. This looks really good. Now, here she is with it, so we'll slide that on. So definitely big, not terrible, but looks a little large. So we're gonna compare this side by side with Bo-Katan that came with the swappable heads, and once you have them side by side, now it looks kind of goofy. So I think if I displayed her alone, maybe you could get away with it. Next to this, just looks silly. So I also want to compare to another swappable or a removable helmet character. So we have Boba Fett. So even Boba Fett's, now granted he's bald, but he's probably got a bigger head. His helmet is slightly smaller. So let's play around here a little bit. So we got Boba Fett's helmet. Now we could get something that size on her, and even that looks a little better. But I think with the female characters, just because they're smaller to start with, probably doing the swappable heads would be my preference. But either way, I think there could have been a way to make this thing a little less large and in charge. So they did kind of hint that they are aware of this and they're going to try to fix this, hopefully for the release on the Rebels card back that they're going to do in 2024. We'll see. Hopefully they switch to a swappable. But yeah, it's kind of a bummer for this figure. I'm not sure if we will get this in a non-deluxe version. That would be really nice if they did that and fix the helmet situation. But really, you're kind of left with displaying her without the helmet. Now, granted, most of the show, she is not wearing her helmet. I think she left it behind when she went along with Thrawn. So, you know, on a shelf, probably going to have this helmetless Sabine. But all in all, other than the helmet issue, it's an awesome figure. So it's really disappointing that they didn't quite nail that, because otherwise this would be probably one of my top 5 to 10 characters. But it is what it is. You know, can't get 100% everything we want every time. I'm glad that they're at least kind of aware of the issue so that they can at least fix it going forwards, but it is what it is for this release. Kind of disappointing that we spent this much money on it and it's not quite what we want. So set her up. I don't know, let me know what you guys think of this. Is it as bad as you guys were anticipating with the helmet size, or is it a little bit better now that you see it in person, or at least on video? Leave a comment. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot, and may the Force be with you.